Hello, I am outside. You guys know what this means. We're picking a TBR. It is finally nice enough out to do this. Could you just not be inside of my mouth? It's a little bit of a violation, sir. Okay, but yeah, it's finally nice enough. There's not snow on the ground. Grass is starting to turn green. Don't eat my camera, sir. And I think it's time to pick some books based on the goat's decisions. Oh God, okay. Well, you guys know how this goes. Not smoothly. So, wish me luck. I've got 4 choices and we're gonna see how this goes. It's also very windy out, so we're gonna see if this is even feasible to do. Okay, so the first 2 choices I have are fairly lengthy romances that I believe are both starts to a series that I've just really wanted to get into, and romance is what I am in the mood for. In case you can't tell, the first one is Gabriel's Inferno. It's a series that I've always wanted to read. It's like an OG romance series that I feel like everybody should have read. In case you guys didn't know, this is what it's like living with goats. It's so peaceful. So that is option number 1. And then option number 2 is The Deep End by Kristen Ashley, because I've also never read Kristen Ashley. And this is the start to the Honey series, which I know is a very raunchy, like sex club type of book. Okay, since you want to choose so badly, let's have you choose. Let me back up real quick. Okay, since you want to choose so badly, which one? Which one do you think? This one? The Deep End? Are you sure you don't want to try Gabriel's Inferno? Okay, definitely The Deep End. Thank you for your solid choice. Man, Napoleon used to be my chooser. In case you guys didn't know, this is Neville. This is my biggest doofus of the herd, and he's steadily becoming a good chooser for me. Thank you for the choice. All right, wow, I just watched that footage back and that is just pure chaos, but that is kind of the reality of living with goats. They just chew on everything. Berlin's currently chewing on the tripod, but I'm back with 2 more choices in a hopefully less windy area. I can't make any promises, but I have 2 more choices that you guys have sent me, and both of them have like fantasy elements or paranormal elements in the romance genre. So the first one is Burn by Suzanne Wright, and this is the start of the Dark in You series, and this has been recommended so much to me, and I'm so excited for it. I know it's raunchy, and I know it's a lot of paranormal critters and creatures and sexy time, so we have that. And then we have a dragon shifter novel. This is The Rogue King by Abigail Owen. Basically, I am very much in a PNR mood, so both of these are going to be very appealing. So, well, you're right here. Which one do you think, Napoleon? Which one? Burn? You want Burn? Yeah? You don't want to try this one at all? Sniff it? Oh, okay. Definitely Burn. I'm excited because I think I have the audiobook downloaded for this, so that's even better. You sure? That's a good choice. You're a good chooser. Thank you. No dragons, not feeling dragons this month. All right, Burn it is. Okay, it's very bright everywhere, so I'm just gonna sit in the stall door and the ghosts just tend to follow me everywhere. So the next 2 books that I have are 2 Circus books because I'm finally getting back into Circus books. I burned myself out on them for a while, but they are 2 that I am the most excited to read, I think. The first one being the cult classic Geek Love. I've never read this, and this is not only just like in the circus world, this is like a big cult classic book in general. Like, a lot of people love this book, but there's also, I think, a lot of drama around this book, so I'm curious to see what my opinions are. You guys are so close, and your breath all stinks. And the next one is one that I've just always wanted to read, and it is the start of a new series, and it's blurbed by amazing people. It's very well loved, and that is Pantomime by Laura Lamb. I have always wanted to read the series. I have the first 3 in it. I don't even know how long the series is. That might be all of it. But either way, both of these have been sitting on my shelf for entirely too long, and I just really want to get to at least one of them this month. I have no clue which I'm in the mood for, so the goats are going to tell me. I've got 3 choosers. Which one? Which one do you think? Both of you going towards Geek Love? You don't even want to check this one out? You don't? Okay, don't chew on the books. No chewing on the books. Are you knocking over my tripod? That's fine. Okay, are you guys just picking the left book? Is that possible? Let's switch them. Which? You're just picking the left book, are you? Nope. Stop chewing on my books. Let's reset. We're just chewing on the left book. Which one? Oh, Napoleon really says Geek Love. Okay. Stop chewing on the books. Okay, Geek Love it is, I guess. All right, for my final choice, I'm joined by my pony. This is Hercules, my mini horse. I know a lot of you guys are somewhat new since I've introduced all the farm animals. I have a mini horse and I have 4 goats, and they're all tiny, which is very fitting because I am also tiny. So for my 4th choice, I have 2 manga series that I really want to start. Are you getting the drift? I'm really in the mood for like starting a new story. So I have The Ancient Magnus Bride, which I know is one of the most recommended things of all time for me. And I have Black Butler, both volume 1, both I'm very excited for. I kind of want to see if Hercules will choose, but he's usually very uninterested in anything outside of food, like me. But we'll see if he has an opinion. All right, he has literally no interest. He's currently trying to nap, and I'm just disturbing him. Do you want to try, sir? Which? Yes? No? No, he says no. All right, goats, go for it. Which one? Sniff both of them. Sniff both of them. Give them both a chance. Oh my god, you guys are getting so close to my face. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're just breathing in my mouth. Reset. Reset the brain. Cleanse the palate. Which one? Both coming towards neither. Are we over this game? Because normally you guys are never over this game. You want to do Ancient Magnus or do you want to do Black Butler? Maybe we'll just do both. Does that sound good? That sounds great to me because I feel like you guys are both choosing. All right, you know what? We're gonna go with both because they're both just licking the covers of these and it's kind of grossing me out. So we're just gonna call it at both. And maybe that's why Hercules wouldn't choose for me because he knew both were too good. That's the logic I'm going with. Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go inside now because I have other books that I have picked out that I already have planned on reading. Wow, excuse you. That was a heck of a hiccup. So I'm going to take my books out of the danger zone that is the goat field and go inside and tell you what else I plan on getting to this month. I'm pretty excited. Okay, we are back in the safety of my library. My books are no longer at risk because that's a thing that I always have to deal with when filming these videos. They get very chewed on. So I'm here to talk to you guys about what else I plan on reading this month. And it's gonna come as no surprise to anybody that I will be rereading From Blood and Ash and A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire in preparation of The Crown of Gilded Bones. I had to think about that title. Titles are long these days, man. And one of my best friends, Abby, and her friend Mary are hosting a read-along for pretty much like all of April leading up to the release of the new book, rereading these, which I will leave linked down below because I will be participating in that, and I am so excited. Like, I'm so excited. This series is up there with Mass now for me, where it's just great, and I can't wait for the 3rd book. And I feel like I'm going to need therapy after it. From what I've heard of like beta readers, you're gonna need like a whole box of tissues, and I'm not prepared for that. I'm also not prepared for whether we're gonna get the joining or not, but I'm ready to find out. So these are being added to the stack as well. And then the 2 books that I plan on getting to with my book club, The Page Turners, which I host on Facebook, are by 2 amazing own voices, autism rep authors, because April is Autism Awareness / Neurodiversity Awareness Month. So our main book that we are going to be doing is a reread for me, and that is Queens of Geek by Jen Wilde. I read this a while ago, and I'm very excited to get back into this book because I read it years ago and I don't remember much of it other than I know it's queer, it's autism rep, it's geek rep, like it takes place at a convention, which I am all about, and I am really missing my Comic-Con conventions lately because the world said no thank you for those. And then for our romance book, we are doing A Girl Like Her by the queen herself, Talia Hibbert. So I've already read this one too. Actually, both of these are rereads, that just occurred to me, but both of them are fairly short, and I feel like this is really good for the month of April. Just because I've got some hefty books coming up. So these are like my planned, already scheduled reads. These are my goat chosen reads. And then 2 books that I just really want to get to are Truly by Carmel Rhodes, because I've heard nothing but amazing good things about this, and I just really, really want to read it. And I'm a little bit in the mood for a dark romance, which is what this is. And I plan on finally getting to Small Town Siren by Lexi Blake. This was sent to me by one of my best friends, Kim, who is obsessed with Lexi Blake, and I have never read any of Lexi Blake, and I feel like this is a phenomenal place for me to start just because it has small town in the title. And if you guys are new here, I love small town romance. It's my favorite subgenre. Trope. I don't even know what you would technically call that because it's like a whole storyline setting. I don't know. If it's set in a small town though, I'm gonna be excited. So these are two that I just personally want to get to. Oh, that is my tentative April TBR. It's been a while since I filmed one of these and I know you guys missed them. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the goats. Now that the weather is starting to get nicer out, hopefully I'll be able to film more outside. My neighbors were staring at me the entire time I did that though, so that was a whole thing that I'm gonna need to just act like didn't happen. But I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are excited for spring, and I'll see you guys in my next video.